Don't tell her where I am.
And this is the end for this chapter.
The Adventures of Chatterer the Red Squirrel. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. And now, The Adventures of Chatterer the Red Squirrel by Thornton W. Burgess. Chapter 6. Peter Rabbit listens to the wrong voice. Peter Rabbit didn't play fair. No, sir, Peter didn't play fair. People who have too much curiosity about other people's affairs seldom do play fair. He didn't mean to be unfair. Oh my, no. When he left Chatterer the Red Squirrel sitting on the old stone wall on the edge of Farmer Brown's old orchard, he intended to go straight home to the dear old briar patch. He was a little disappointed that Chatterer hadn't told him just where his new house was. Not that it really mattered. He just wanted to know, that was all. With every jump away from the old stone wall, that desire to know just where Chatterer's new house was seemed to grow. Peter stopped and looked back. He couldn't see Chatterer now because the bushes hid him. And if he couldn't see Chatterer, why, of course, Chatterer couldn't see him. Peter sat down and began to pull his whiskers in a way he has when he is trying to decide something. It seemed as if two little voices were quarreling inside him.
Go along home, like the good fellow you are, and mind your own business.
Steal back to the old wall and watch Chatterer, and so find out just where his new house is. He'll never know anything about it, and there'll be no harm done. Peter liked the sound of the second voice.
I believe I will.
And without waiting to hear what the first little voice would say to that, he turned about and very carefully and softly tiptoed back to the old stone wall. Right near it was a thick little bush. It seemed to Peter that it must have grown there just to give him a hiding place. He crawled under it and lay very flat. He could see along the old stone wall in both directions. Chatterer was sitting just where he had left him. He was looking in the direction that Peter had gone when he had said goodbye. Peter chuckled to himself.
He's waiting to make sure I have gone before he goes to that new house of his. This is the time I'll fool him.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Peter Rabbit. This is none of your business.
You're not doing a bit of harm. Chatterer has no business to try to keep his new house a secret anyway. Because of this dreadful curiosity, Peter liked the sound of that voice best and listened to it, and after a while the first voice grew discouraged and stopped.